is the essential way that we communicate with God? We can have the faith that he hears us. Back then, I remember I would bring home $635 every 2 weeks, and our mortgage was $532. Lord, as you know, Deontay getting ready to go into another fight. I had to balance everything, and I tried to explain to them the reason because of the money. God, in the name of Jesus, we ask you to let your hand be with him.
I wanted certain things that other kids have, but we couldn't do it at that time. And I didn't understand it. But we was...
Hold up, let's pause right here. All right. So this is the only televised episode of All Access in regards to being on Showtime. The rest of them are going to premiere on the Showtime boxing YouTube page, All Access Daily, Wilder versus Breazeale. So this is the first time we actually seen this. That is Gary Wilder, the father, Pastor Wilder. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. We cover every single major fight live. As you can see, we have the timer there. 7 days, 22 hours, 23 minutes, 43, 42, 41, 40, and counting seconds until people say Dominic Breazeale going to get his shit pushed in. Deontay Wilder saying he wants a funeral. Deontay Wilder is right now taking a lot of heat for turning down $100 million from the zone. $40 million for 2 fights. No, well, actually $80 million for 2 fights with Anthony Joshua, and they were offering him $20 million to fight Dominic Breazeale, and then which means Dominic Breazeale or a fight of his choosing, and Dominic Breazeale being a mandatory, they would have likely went to purse bid and whatever. Dominic Breazeale would have got a career high payday anyway. So I'm excited for the fight. I'm hype, and I know that the undercard is not very good with Gary Russell Jr. versus Kiko Martinez. And then I forgot who's opening the undercard. But nonetheless, even though it's Dominic Breazeale, no disrespect, he can get Deontay Wilder, man. He's got some power. These are 2 fighters right here who, when they first started, they didn't have any amateur background for real. Dominic Breazeale was a quarterback. Deontay Wilder first started boxing when he was 20. They were talking about it in the episode. Let's watch some more of the episode, and we're going to be right back, and we're going to talk about the heavyweight division. I don't really want to talk about Anthony Joshua because he's got his own fight coming up with Andy Ruiz, and that's just like I've been told. And I know that if I did Anthony Joshua Wilder videos every day, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford videos every day, we would be eating. Like, we would be motherfucking cleaning up on this channel. Like, that's the hot topics, but I just can't do it. Wilder's got his fight with Dominic Breazeale, which I'm going to be covering extensively this week. And then you have Joshua, who's fighting Andy Ruiz, and then Tyson Fury fighting Tom Schwartz, Dylan White, Oscar Rivas. All that shit about who's ducking who and all that. Let's get through the episode. I'll be right back. This is TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com. Please subscribe. Also, when the episode is available on YouTube, I'm going to put it on the website. The link to my website is right there below in the description box. It's FightView360.com. Who is this lady, by the way? She is praying hard. What is she? She's praying for something. And let's hope she gets it.
We was filled with love.
We ask you to lead in God here. I wanted good values to be instilled in him. God make him wise. I look at him now, and it seems
all right, we'll be back.
He have taken hold of that, and he's doing it now.
Last December,
But this is the week of the fight.
it was the midst of fight week, and Fury, the Gypsy King, had made comments about centuries of persecution against his people, comments that struck a nerve with Wilder. His response, citing his own identity as an African-American, was emphatic.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
Explain it.
I ain't got to explain what's understood. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.
I couldn't show you Dominic Breazeale part because I had to pick. Well, that part was, like a very important part. you know, because he was talking about, you know, like to this day. But Dominic Breazeale was saying that he sees some kinks or, you know, basically he sees some flaws in Deontay Wilder and he wants to exploit it. And yeah, maybe he can, I mean, can he withstand the windmill attack? You know? That's the number one thing. Wilder got some shit with him, man. No, obviously he is fundamentally flawed, but he's very honest with, he understands. I keep forgetting. I got to get used to it. Is that with this new microphone, shout out to my partners, man. They really hooked me up with this shit. Is that I don't have to be so close anymore. I can be, you know, like chilling and shit. It's the whole reason for the mic. But anyway, you know, that unorthodox style of his is what makes him so dangerous, unpredictable, you know? But one thing I do have to address is sometimes I'm gonna wait till fight week to say it. We'll take another break. We'll be right back. I think there's only about about 7 or 8 minutes left in the episode. And so far, I gotta be honest with you, from what I've seen, you know, we had a little bit of a flashback, you know, what is the monologue and shit from the prologue or whatever from the first fight. I mean, from the fight with Fury. And then they rolled into, you know, what we were seeing with Deontay Wilder, his family life and his father. And then they rolled into a little bit of Dominic Breazeale, you know, in training camp and talking about what we talked about in regards to him saying he sees some kinks in the armor of Deontay Wilder. Not like there's not a lot of kinks there, but like I say, this is an unorthodox style that makes him so dangerous. And then we went into Black history and what, once again, to this day, what it represents to him. So we're going to pause one more time, one more time, be right back, and then we're going to wrap up the video. So far, I got to be honest with you, I did expect a little bit more, you know, from the episode, but nonetheless, let's see how it ends. So right now, I'm at a 7 of 10, a 6.8 of 10. All right, we'll be right back.
I think to this day, when I said that was the most powerful thing I've ever said in my life, because I've seen the reaction and the reflection that it has had on people's lives. I want to do the right thing.
Give me the biggest, baddest guys out there.
What? Switch!
May 18th won't be the first time Dominic Breazeale fights for a world heavyweight title. He took on Anthony Joshua for his belt in 2016. Fighting gamely, but ultimately getting stopped in the 7th round for the only loss of his career.
I think the Joshua fight, I learned a lot. It drove me to get better, to become a better boxer. In boxing, there's this tale of, hey, you had your title shot, you lost it, might as well move on to something else. And instead, I was like, you know what, I had my title shot, but I'm gonna get another one.
There we go.
I don't like Wilder at all. Usually, boxing is all strictly business for me. I get into it just to get the W's, just to get the wins. This one is more than that. We've got some bad blood. It's a situation where we've got some things that personally happen outside of the ring. You know, I don't know if he really understands what he did or how he's defending it.
Yeah, let's stop right there for a little bit. I'm sorry about the sound issues. I'm fixing it. You know, as I said, once again, I apologize. Right now, it is May the 10th, 2019. Time is it? 10:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, we got some new equipment and everything. I'm working out the kinks. It'll be fine by next week. But yes, him and Wilder's brother had an incident, and Wilder, I'm sure you've heard about it during the press conferences and build-up. If not, go back and watch the press conference for Wilder versus Breazeale. They'll go into the whole story. Right now, it's just not enough time for me to tell you exactly what happened. But it involved Dominic Breazeale and Deontay Wilder's brother and Dominic Breazeale's kids, and it got pretty ugly, led to somewhat of a lawsuit. In fact, if I'm correct, you know, the lawsuit kind of got squashed or quashed or whatever. The point is, the blood is bad. The blood is bad. And I'm wondering if a lot of people feel that Dominic Breazeale has a chance to win against Deontay Wilder because they just don't like Deontay Wilder. You know, like, do you really feel, I mean, from what we see from both fighters, we know that Deontay Wilder can be cracked, and we know that all it takes is one good punch, because if he goes out there, you know, and doesn't take Dominic Breazeale seriously, and he tries to windmill too prematurely, you know, all it takes is one, man. We saw he can get cracked. But Deontay Wilder, as we've seen, he always finds a way. You know? From Luis Ortiz to Tyson Fury, we've seen now that he can find a way. And he's getting more defined as a boxer, not just as a fighter or power puncher. You know, and then, you know, but he's getting more defined. Deontay Wilder is good, man, in that unorthodox way, if you get what I'm saying. Like, that shit will fuck you up. Like, you don't want those problems in your life. I'm telling you. You know, that man's power has to be respected. You know? Live by, die by it. We do have to take one more break because we got to finish up the episode and we got to talk about the heavyweight division. So this video is already running long. Let's see if we can wrap it up in another 4 minutes, which will make this video about 15 minutes or so long. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Check out our merch store right down below in the description box. Please subscribe.
What he did or how he's defending it, but anytime that might, you know, a person's wife, my wife and kids are involved, it becomes personal.
The incident Breazeale is referring to took place in February 2017 after a card that featured both fighters in separate bouts. A confrontation in the hotel lobby led to a melee captured by TMZ Sports. And when this matchup was announced a little more than 2 years later, it was clear the memories have endured.
Listen, there's been some bad blood between you two guys.
The blood is bad.
On May 18th, will you be looking for retribution?
Push through, you got 1 minute left, push through.
So look. Here, let me show y'all.
Being a champion requires a certain balance of ambition to keep surging forward and wariness of all who seek to cut down what you build.
Become victorious.
Hold up, let me show y'all.
And spoil everything he's got planned.
Hold up. No. Y'all need to see this.
Are you
Hold on, my bad. Hold on.
My words are powerful.
Now listen.
My speech is powerful. And what you will see is what I display. I will knock this fool out. So I'm gonna grab his brain and I'm gonna bring it out of there like a Mortal Kombat. Combination A-P-A-C, A-P-P. And that's how it's gonna be. I promise you that. You better be more than ready. You better be more than ready, brother. You gonna feel that feeling. I promise you that.
Yo, he has initiated the blood code. That's the blood. When he first said, I was like, oh shit, for Genesis Mortal Kombat. Let me tell you, I went through hell to get Mortal Kombat on Sega Genesis. But yeah, that's the blood code. A-B-A-C-A-B-B. It's been initiated, so blood will spill. Blood will spill. And the blood is bad. So the blood that's going to spill going to be bad. But I'm not going to lie. You know, I'm going to give the episode of 8 to 10. You know, they kind of dropped the ball a little bit with this one a little bit. You know, I don't know. Let's see what All Access Daily looks like. So, of course, there's going to be a final press conference, which is going to be lit as fuck. Check out the media call. We covered that here on the channel. It's going to be a media workout. And the weigh-in's going to be lit. Of course, next Saturday night, we're going to be here covering the fight live. And we might do a live stream. Hey, listen, I'm sorry things are changing on the channel. I'm sorry, y'all may not like it, but we're covering new things. We're doing new things, you know, and we are going to be streaming on multiple different platforms to basically test out got some big things planned. So, I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Now, as I said, you got Joshua versus Ruiz coming up June the 1st. Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz. I'm not going to be combining these dudes' videos for views. I'm going to be like, Anthony Joshua's could have been him. No, this fight is Wilder versus Breazeale. You know, and this video is Wilder versus Breazeale. So when 40 days Joshua versus Ruiz comes out, which is going to be like their build up to it. I'm going to cover that, and then whatever comes out, what is it called for ESPN? Fury versus Schwartz countdown, some shit. If they do one, they need to. They can't drop the ball. ESPN, they got to do something for Fury. If Wilder Breazeale's getting the all access and Joshua Ruiz is getting something for the zone, then ESPN has got to do something too. For the heavyweights, you got to. And then, of course, I'm kind of looking forward to Dylan White versus Oscar Rivas. The gloves are off with skinny jeans wearing Sky Sports Johnny Nelson. Skinny ass denim. Fear the windmill attack. The blood code is in. Blood is going to shed. He put the blood code in. The fuck is going to be blood? Like damn, Breazeale. Damn. Y'all think, what knockouts I like? I like knockouts like where they get knocked out and then all they shit be busted up. And they get up and they be like, oh my God, and you see all this blood and shit just coming down their face, like from their nose and shit. I like those type of knockouts. So the blood code is in. Will it be a cut? What if he punched Dominic Breazeale in the stomach and he just throw up blood like Marquez? Like, did that dude when he was fighting him? He's like, ugh, and all that blood came out. Whatever. Anyway. All right, whatever. From TstreeT Controversy, this is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.